I practice self-love with one very simple question. I ask myself, what would someone do who loves themselves? Now, to be really open here, I didn't feel like making this video because I was procrastinating. I didn't feel it. But I asked myself, what would someone who loves themselves do? What would a YouTuber do? And they would make this video, especially because YouTube, it's my most important platform. Because Instagram and TikTok are short content platforms. TikTok, you go on the For You page, and every time it's not necessarily people who are like your fans, but people who just watch the For You page. Not really taking self-help as serious if they were on YouTube. Because on YouTube, you're investing more time. And you're investing your time to go deeper instead of seeing a reel. So this platform is the most important for me to grow, but it's also the newest for me, so the most uncertain. But we don't make it about feelings or thought. We make it about the question, what would someone who loves themselves do? They would sit down, turn the mic on, turn the video on, look at the camera and make the video. Now ask yourself, what would someone who loves themselves do for you? Is it going to the gym? Is it going to hot yoga? Today I went to hot yoga and I go to the gym. Do I go because I feel like it? No, I go because it's the right thing to do. It's because I say it. Because it's something that someone would do who loves themselves, who takes care of themselves. And you go into that identity. With your actions, you're actually building your belief systems. And you can use that question with anything. What would someone who doesn't have OCD do? What would someone who loves themselves do? What would someone who's a successful creator do? Would they procrastinate or would they make a video? What would someone who is a famous dancer do? What would someone who is good at public speaking do? Would they just go on stage? And you just jump into that role. And with that, you're showing your brain what you care about. This question is not to be underestimated. If you watch this video, you're like, what do you mean it's not so special? It's just asking a question. Practice it. Just practice it. Practice it. I know people watching self-help videos all the time. Oh my God, this cool new technique, this cool new thing, and never do it.
Do it!
Do it.
Just do it!
Do it.
Just do it!
Practice it. What would someone who loves themselves do? What would someone who respects themselves do in a relationship? Would they let themselves be treated that way? Would they take care of themselves? When I go to hot yoga and I do yoga, I do it intensely because that's what someone who loves themselves do. Because I want to get stronger for myself. I don't do it to just survive. And I always had this in me. Look, when I say I go to yoga that day, I couldn't not go. Because if I would not go, I would see myself as a pussy. And I'm not a pussy. I don't want to see myself as a pussy. I don't like seeing myself as a pussy. I want to see myself with respect. I want to look in the mirror and I want to be proud of myself. I want to be proud of myself that day. So I know to be proud of myself, I want to go to yoga. That's self-love. And no one else is going to do it for you. I'm not here to teach kindergarten kids. Okay? Kindergarten kids are like, oh, give me something to motivate myself. Give me something to be inspired. I don't know how to be inspired. Look, listen. No one ever, I don't even understand this, had to motivate me. What do you mean someone needs to motivate me? So you're saying someone needs to motivate me or I'm not going to do the thing that I know is good for me? No, because no one else is going to do it for me. And then what I'm going to be? Not successful? No. I'm not going to get the hottest girls? No. I'm not going to be on TikTok, YouTube, successful? No. What are you talking about? I need motivation. What are you talking about? No one's coming for you. No one's coming from you. And I learned this from a young age. There was a time where no one was coming for me. And like the first millisecond, I was like crying. Oh, no one came. What am I going to do? You're the only one. You're literally the fucking only one who's there for you all the time. Yeah, you can have other support systems, but you need to be your best coach. And the biggest thing that I'm teaching is making yourself your biggest coach. I'm so good at teaching these things because I'm using this like I'm my coach. First off, I didn't even start out with self-help on TikTok, okay? Just to let you know. I just did every exciting video that I wanted to do. And I kept making exciting videos because guess what? I'm not gonna end up driving Uber forever. lived forever. I didn't want that.
So I'm the first boyfriend she introduces to her mom.
I'm an immigrant. I came from Germany. I'm American, live in the US now. I'm not gonna drive Uber forever. So if I don't drive Uber forever, what can I do? Making videos. So I made videos for myself. And because I was so interested in spirituality and coaching myself, eventually that transferred into me talking about those things.
This is not your job. Your job is not to keep a person in your life. Your job is not to keep a person in your life forever.
And boom, 100,000 followers later, I get all these love messages. I love you. Thank you for changing my life. Thank you for changing everything. And I was overwhelmed with these love messages. Back then I was bullied. I didn't like a lot of people. My friends, my family, those. But there were now like thousands of messages that I get of pure love, and it confused. I was like, wow, there's people like me who love me. And yeah, that's when I started like, oh, I want to do this also for them, for you guys. But in the beginning, it was just me trying to express myself, me giving myself self-love by making exciting videos. So you got to do it for yourself. Okay, be selfish in a good way. And ask yourself, what would someone who loves themselves do? And then start doing it. You don't have to be perfect, just take up more territory. Just take up more territory. What would someone who loves themselves do? Put the camera on and make a YouTube video. Because guess what? It's better for me to post a video once a week than once a month. And to be honest, I have a successful coaching business. But overall, I want to just do more creative. I just want to put more videos out. And YouTube is going to help me with that. So what would someone who loves themselves do, who want to have that lifestyle? Make a YouTube video a week. Just turn on the camera. Even if the brain says, oh, but we don't know. This is working right here, but this is new. Yeah, but what would someone who loves themselves do? Would they move forward a little bit higher? Would they go to the gym? Right? Would they do affirmations, visualizations, meditation? Ask yourself that question. It's so important and unique to you. What would someone who loves themselves do?
Make your dreams come true!